Good evening. Just over a month ago, the local owner of Arc Point Labs in Bakersfield started administering antibody tests to evaluate immunity in COVID-19 patients. In recent weeks, the costs of the test raised to $195, and after an individual gets their blood drawn, they will receive results in about 48 hours to indicate recent or past infection or potential immunity in hopes of giving your employer information about how safe it is to return to work. Leslie Elliott with Arc Point Labs tells us she tests around 500 individuals a week, and they're seeing about 5% positivity for at least one of the antibodies. While the test has not been reviewed by the FDA, the test has been approved under an emergency order of the FDA. In general, a full FDA approval would take over a year to authorize.
So this is a test to give us insight, and if we were waiting that 18 or 24 months to get insight, the FDA's thought was we would be way behind the 8 ball, so they thought it was worth authorizing under the emergency use authorization these tests so that people would have the insight.
All good information there. Well, earlier, the district attorney's office said antibody tests are coming from China, making them fraudulent. But Elliott from Arc Point Labs says they are no longer using those specific tests. Meantime, the Kern County Board of Supervisors is preparing for its meeting tomorrow, and the chairperson will present a letter regarding the Taft Prison. Supervisor and Chairperson Leticia Perez will present her letter asking Taft Prison to stop inmate transfers. The letter will be sent to Attorney General William Barr and the Federal Bureau of Prisons Director. It will request for immediate suspensions of activities to prioritize home confinement of inmates at the Taft Prison in response to COVID-19. The meeting is set for tomorrow. The board will also discuss a proposal to provide essential workers in all bargaining units with some help. It includes additional paid sick leave, child care reimbursement, and technology stipends, among other things. Again, that meeting is happening tomorrow. Today is the start of National Crime Victims' Rights Week, and the Kern County District Attorney took some time to address it.
Where each year, our community has come together to make a stand against crime, and we marched to show our support for victims. This year, because of the pandemic, I'm out here by myself. But rest assured, victims, you are not alone. We are here to make sure that the voice of the crime victim is heard.
District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer says the week is all about seeking justice for victims and inspiring hope. She added that though some court hearings have been delayed, their prosecutors are still hard at work seeking justice. The district attorney's office is releasing videos every day this week in honor of crime victims. The Kern County Sheriff's Office is currently hiring for over 100 detention deputies positions. 23 ABC's Daniela Garrido has more on what you need to know in this week's Kern Back in Business.
The Kern County Sheriff's Department is currently hiring over 100 full-time detention deputy positions.
So we are in need of bodies, and anyone who is interested in a law enforcement career that possesses the honesty and trustworthiness and integrity and wants that sense of pride of not only helping themselves and their family, but also the community.
The position is one of only 2 county positions open for hire as the pandemic continues.
Basic requirements are being a minimum of 18 years of age, possession of a valid Class C license, and a STC core certification. That'll at least get them into the facility. Then we'll provide the rest of the training in the first year that they're here.
Currently, they are hiring for detention deputies for lateral positions only.
Lateral is basically anybody that has their certificates from outside of the county of Kern. So anybody that didn't obtain their certificates through the academy that the Kern County Sheriff's Office provides.
The monthly salary for the position ranges between $3,000 and $5,000 and includes medical insurance.
The foundations and the operations that we do are maintaining the safety and security of another human being, that being the inmates.
According to the staff, every day on the job looks a little different, and there's never a dull moment at the detention center.
Coming in, you're maintaining first and foremost the safety and security of the facility. So you're going to go through and you're going to make sure that all of your inmates are accounted for, making sure that everybody is alive and breathing and safe and well, making sure that they're going to their court appointments, their medical appointments, making sure that they're being provided with the medical services that they need.
I'm Daniela Garrido, 23 ABC, connecting you.
All right, let's go ahead and take a live look outside at downtown Bakersfield. A beautiful sunset on this Monday evening. 23 ABC's meteorologist Allison Gargiro is joining us now with a look at our forecast. Hey, Allison.
Yeah, it's been such a nice night today, Jessica. Temperatures not quite at seasonal for this time of year, but we are seeing a pocket of that sunshine here in Bakersfield at this hour. Looking at 67 degrees right now. That's down 3 from this time yesterday. But what we are tracking are some gusty winds, especially through the mountain passes and down into the desert cities. Looking at 14-mile-per-hour winds here in Bakersfield. But there is a wind advisory in those areas. Wind gusts could be reaching up to 50 miles per hour, and that will be in effect until 10 in the morning tomorrow. Now, we have been tracking this storm system that's moving through. Really not impressive for us here in Kern County, but we are potentially going to be seeing some light rain falling mostly in the Kern County mountains and foothills by the early morning hours tomorrow. Then we are going to be seeing clearing skies and good air quality here in the valley. We remain in the good range with an AQI of 42, and those temperatures remain below seasonal. Only a high of 73 degrees tomorrow, but warming right on up to the low 80s on Wednesday, and we are going to be staying above average through the extended forecast. But if you take a look at this weekend, it is going to be very warm out there. The warmest temperature so far this year, a high of 91 degrees on Saturday, and the mountains are going to be getting warm too. Now 66 tomorrow, but up to 85 degrees on Saturday in the Kern River Valley. Tehachapi and Fraser Park are still going to be seeing some light winds, cloudy conditions, and highs in those upper 50s. But before we head into the weekend, they are going to be back to the 70s, nice and warm. And like I said, well above average. And we are going to be seeing a drying trend continue for at least the extended forecast.
All right, Allison, thanks. The state of California has been under a stay-at-home order for about a month, but some in San Luis Obispo County believe county officials should have the say on when their economy reopens. People hit the streets in San Luis Obispo today protesting the county and state's recent decision to extend the stay-at-home order until mid-May. Protesters say the extension is unconstitutional and are calling for a reopening of the economy. With signs, masks, and chants, people wanted their voices to be heard as they spoke out against Governor Newsom's decision to extend the state's stay-at-home order.
We came together to peacefully gather in order to support the county's goal to reopen this county in 2 weeks, and we wanted to let Governor Newsom know that we support our county.
San Luis Obispo County officials also addressed plans for reopening the economy during their press conference this afternoon, aiming for a May 1st date for Phase 1. California Water Service has extended its low-income ratepayer assistance program to its small business customers who have had to involuntarily close due to the coronavirus pandemic. The program was initially for residential customers, but Cal Water recognized the hardship had hit its small business customers as well. Now, according to Cal Water, the LIRR program is offered to customers who meet income guidelines. Qualifying customers receive a discount on their monthly service charge. For more information, head to our website, turnto23.com. Have you looked at your grocery bill lately? It's probably a lot higher, and not just because you're buying more. Consumer reporter John Matarese looks into why some grocery items are suddenly a lot more expensive so you don't waste your money.
Grocery store supplies remain tight, with items from Tylenol to chicken still hard to find. But at the same time, prices continue to creep up, and we're all paying a lot more for less. Remember when eggs were 99 cents, beef was $2.79 a pound, and pork just $1.79? Not anymore.
The price of eggs has gone extremely high compared to a few years ago.
Cindy DeTore says her 99-cent eggs are now $1.59. A gallon of milk at her store is $2.99, up $1 this year. Forbes magazine found that nationally, egg prices are up 50% this year. Orange juice is up 20%, and wheat up 15%. But from the Doesn't That Stink file, the worst may be yet to come. Smithfield Farms has just closed several meat processing plants due to workers getting sick with COVID-19. Grocery chains now warn about pork becoming the next toilet paper, or at least seeing a big price hike in the coming weeks. Grocery stores insist they're not gouging, but when items get scarce, stores pull promotions and prices go up, and that really stinks if you're out of work.
Bottom line, until store shelves are filled again, prices will remain high. As always, don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese, 23 ABC.
Well, some people showing gratitude for healthcare workers while spreading some hope as a sign was put up in front of Memorial Hospital. A sign that read "Heroes Work Here" was put up over the weekend by the Center of Neuroskills in front of the hospital. Of course, healthcare workers are on the front lines every day, helping to keep everyone safe and treat patients. Now here at 23 ABC, we want to thank all of our brave healthcare workers. You're watching 23 ABC News at 7. We'll be right back.